Hello, it's Aurelio Diaz, Councilman of 5th Ward here in Mansfield. Tonight we had City Council, and we took the opportunity to kind of give some updates about what's been happening in the city. As you know, the last time I was here making a video, it was in response to the uptick in violence and shootings. Since then, it's been very uplifting knowing that we all are having the same conversations and all coming together in different ways. One of the outcomes were small and large groups of people coming together to openly discuss how they're feeling. One example would be Pastor Aaron Williams of Maddox Memorial Church. He reached out to several residents and not just addressed what was happening, but also encouraged people to offer resolutions. NECIC holds their monthly neighborhood action meeting every second Wednesday. Those who were in attendance were residents, some elected officials, faith-based leaders, and individuals whose loved ones were victims of violence. During this meeting, we identified areas that are lacking in schools and government and churches and neighborhoods, recreation. And after identifying those, we discussed steps that was needed to discourage violence from happening. But not just violence, but finding ways to engage youth. The National Association of Blacks in Criminal Justice has an affiliate here in Mansfield. The members consist of people who are employed in prisons and jails, in the schools, and people who just have their fingers on the pulse of the community. It was a very eye-opening discussion, and again, it wasn't just people coming together and talking. We laid out a plan of what needs to happen next. Oasis Church of Love on the North End recently conducted a community event for youth last Saturday on the corner of Harker and Bowman Street. Although I wasn't able to make it there, I saw countless videos of adults interacting with kids, playing with the kids. There were cornhole games, there was music, there was food. Again, it's those types of natural gatherings that mean so much. In the past 2 weeks, there's been countless conversations about our mentorship programs. The Friendly House has a mentorship program called Mid-Ohio Youth Mentoring, which is formerly known as Big Brothers Big Sisters. They are in dire need of men and women who want to mentor youth. Another mentorship program is through NECIC. It's called My Brother's Keeper. My Brother's Keeper is a unique mentorship program that focuses on mentorship for young African American boys. And again, they are in dire need of volunteers as well. Another great mentorship program that I learned about last week is the juvenile courts, and the coordinator is Kenneth Johnson. This mentorship program, as the others, really needs mentors. Its intent was to pair mentors with at-risk youth who are in and out of the juvenile system for a variety of reasons. I want to assure you that there's been a lot of conversations trying to figure out what are options for rec centers this coming summer. There was discussion about maybe the Mansfield City Schools being able to assist with providing a space, but there was also concerns of liability and staffing. And again, this was a conversation amongst a small group of people. We probably need to explore it further with the school district. I think it's very important to acknowledge and uplift those who are doing great things in our community. One person is a fellow by the name of Wilt Stilt. He, along with family and parents of kids, have started a group called Mansfield Mayhem, which you may have heard about. It's a Mansfield Youth Football League. They typically practice and play at Prospect Park. This program serves so many youth, and it's basically funded out the pockets of the organizer and the parents. I think it's important for people to know about these types of programs in case they want to donate services or money or supplies. And this goes back to the previous video, which is when I said we all need to come together and share our talents, our time, and our skills. And as you can see, people aren't doing that. A day after the video I did last time, the Mansfield Police Department did a press conference. It was something that the community was wanting to hear for a variety of reasons. I really thank the police chief, assistant chief, and detectives for conducting that press conference. And although they weren't able to answer every question due to pending investigations, I really feel that they added some comfort to what's been happening. One thing that they encouraged was for those who have any knowledge or information about shootings or recent homicides to contact them anonymously. And speaking of the police, this Saturday at 9 o'clock at North Lake Park, the MPD are conducting their annual Bike-a-Palooza activity. There would be food, games, prizes, and they'll be raffling off bikes that has been donated by various businesses and individuals. I encourage you to come. It's a fun family event. And if you're doing something in the community, or you know someone who's doing something in the community that can make a huge change or a huge shift in the violence that's happening, please let me know. Comment down below. I've decided to continue to do these updates following City Council, but also as needed. And one last thing. I mentioned Cure Violence Global 2 weeks ago. This Friday, a group of people are meeting virtually for the preliminary meeting. This is to discuss the exploration of having the program in our city. It's a conversation that Ohio Health and NECIC has started. Following the meeting, I would give you more updates about that. We would love you to be involved in any way that you possibly can. Again, share ideas, tell us what you're seeing, tell us what you want to do. So with that, I'll end here. I hope you have a good night, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions. You can hit me up on here or call me at my number, which is 419-417-0717. Have a good night.